Hello guys, this is Busy in Asia. My name is Sergey and welcome to my channel. This is my first video on how to invest, how to create your wealth, or how to start your business. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some ideas how you can earn money or how you can invest during such an event like coronavirus, when the whole world economy is slowing down, reducing the number of investments available. So if you are not subscribed yet, please consider to, because in my next videos I'm going to share even more ideas on how to invest and some tricks and tips how to start and operate your business as I do it here in China. But before we start, I'd like to discuss an issue of social responsibility of investment or doing business during such an event as coronavirus outbreak. Is it really social responsible? And what I like to start with, I'd like to stay transparent, as much transparent as I can, and I'd like to share with you the first haters comment I had in my last episode of the video. Here it is. Congratulations, because haters is a sign of success. Anyway, I'd like to thank a person who left that comment, and I fully understand his or her disappointment on this topic, since I was trying to anticipate upcoming video saying that I'm going to earn on coronavirus and teach you how to earn on coronavirus. So I'm going to briefly express my own opinion on this topic, and I'm not going to sell the respiratory masks. But who knows? All I'm going to do in this video is to share with you a number of companies that benefit from the situation with coronavirus around the world and especially here in China, and to let you know about the opportunities to invest in their stocks. Is it socially responsible? Yes, I think so. A couple of those companies are pharmaceutical companies that are working on creation and development of the vaccine, a new vaccine against the coronavirus. And since you have a benefit to invest in their stocks, as well as it is benefit for them to have a higher value of their stocks in the market, then their shareholders, feeling the increase in value of their equity, can respond by injection of greater capital, financial capital, into research and development in the vaccine to fight the novel coronavirus. And even if any company asked me for a donation to create a vaccine against coronavirus, giving me nothing in exchange, I will accept it with pleasure, since it reduces the risk of getting the disease. So it's okay to invest in a stock benefiting from the novel coronavirus situation, at least for me. So let's get into it. While most of the bloggers talking about the investment, they just say, this is good stock to invest, this is not good stock to invest. I'd like to start with the fundamental principle of investment. And at least if you learn this very important principle, I will consider that this video is successful and it has created some value. So please like this video. Is it too early? I think so. And the main principle is, you don't invest in a stock, you invest in a business. And again, you don't invest in a stock, you invest in a business. What the heck does it mean? When you invest in a company, you become a shareholder of this company. So ask yourself, what kind of company you would like to be a shareholder in? Very probably, this company should be good in terms of performance, in terms of revenue, profit, management, or maybe returns. And of course, you should understand the business where this company operates and makes money. By the way, this is the first principle of our friend Warren Buffett. You don't want to invest in a company that just has a high PE ratio or low PE ratio or whatever the ratio is. However, PE ratio sometimes is important. It is important to understand when to invest in a company or when to sell the stocks. As a business owner, you want to invest in a company that has a high performance, or at least higher than average performance in terms of revenue, profit, returns, management, or technology, which makes a stock excel in the future automatically making your reach. That's why you don't invest in a stock, you invest in a company. Basically, I divide all my investments into tactical investments and strategic investments. By tactical investments, I mean the news-based investment. When something happens around the world, something really significant, it moves the economy, it moves the market in one or another direction, and if this direction is favorable for you, then you earn money. There are many events like this, and there's even a special word for that kind of events. It is the black swan, some event that nobody was prepared for, but it happens, and some people benefit from those events by being prepared for them. And this word was created by Nassim Taleb, a badass trader from the United States, and he wrote a bestseller book about that, and you can find it in the link below. And this book basically tells about how to find those events and how to be prepared for those events. However, there is one disadvantage of investment which is news-based. The disadvantage is that you should be highly prepared for any kind of news, and you have to track the news about the company you invest to, about your investment itself, and about all the situation around the event that led you to invest in a company. So it takes a lot of attention. Although this type of investment can make you 20 to 30% of capital increase just in several months. That's why it's quite profitable. And here the stocks that I would recommend you to invest during the novel coronavirus outbreak. The first group of companies I would like you to look at is a group of pharmaceutical companies that are working on the creation of new vaccine against coronavirus. The first company is Gilead Science. It is a company that has started to test the vaccine on Chinese patients. The second is Moderna company, which has claimed that it has already created some vaccine. Another one is ABBV. This company is also working on the creation of vaccine, and the stocks of those companies, after they claim they started testing or after they claim that they started to develop the vaccine, increased recently. However, if you would like to invest in one of those companies, make sure that you track all the news about the vaccine development and about the general situation around the coronavirus outbreak. Then you can be informed and can make immediate move after something changes. The next company is 3M Company. 3M Company is the company that produces a lot of different stuff, and beside this lot of different stuff, it produces respiratory masks. And since the situation with the mask, I mean the lack of supply, is really harsh today, I think that in the next quaternary financial report, you can see a very high revenue of this company. And then in the future, of course, it will be reflected in the price of the stock. So make sure you are prepared to check the financial report one of the first, and then you can invest in the stock if this financial report is quite successful. Another type of investment, as I call it, is strategic investment. There are some companies that are worthy to keep for a long time as a long-term investment, I mean their stocks. But today, in the situation of novel coronavirus outbreak, they're even more beneficial to invest right now. First is a group of e-commerce companies in China. You know, many people today in China are locked down in their houses. They don't work, they don't go to work, they don't go for shopping, they just stay in homes. But do you think that the biggest demand in the world is locked down and reduced by 100%? Of course not. a big part of this demand has been switched to e-commerce. So people are shopping online instead of using offline shopping malls. That's why those companies that provide e-commerce shopping benefit a lot in terms of revenue. The biggest e-commerce company in China is Alibaba. This is a good stock to keep as a long-term investment as well. Now, in this situation, is a good chance to earn additional short-term increase in capital, I believe 20 to 30%. Another e-commerce company which is also very popular in China is JD.com. JD.com is traded on New York Stock Exchange, so you definitely have access to buy its stocks. And this is one of the biggest companies in China that sells all electronic devices such as cameras, laptops, computers, any stuff like that. Next great opportunity to invest is also related to the fact that people are staying in homes and working online. So there are some platforms that create special IT infrastructure for people to meet up, have online meeting, to teach like for me, or to work remotely. And those applications are provided by big Chinese holdings. One of those holdings is Tencent. Tencent is a company that provides many different IT services such as QQ Messenger, or it's like a Twitter as well in the Western world, then WeChat Messenger, then also QQ Meeting, which is commonly used today to organize meetings, to provide classes, and for all stuff like that. So Tencent company is definitely benefiting from the situation with coronavirus because people use its services very frequently today. However, this company is listed on Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and many of you may not have access to this stock exchange. But anyway, you can check my brokerage company, which is Just to Trade Online, just to have an access. If you have access, don't check it, it's okay. Another company I would also recommend you based on this situation with coronavirus is Tesla company. Yes, you're right, Tesla company. You know, again, because demand for all goods and services in China today has been reduced significantly, it also includes demand for cars. And recently, the Tesla stock has increased a lot, and mostly because of the open factory in China and start of sales in China. But today, this benefit is not available. So that's why I think the company's stock's price is reflected by the fact that sales are slowing down in China. That's why I think that when situation with virus is fixed, the stock price of Tesla will increase a lot. It will play back all the decrease it has, and you will be able to earn additional short-term increase in capital in few following months. The last group of companies is a fintech companies. By fintech, I actually mean different applications that are used to pay for goods and services. People are locked down in their houses, as I told before, and they are buying stuff online and they pay by online applications. Those applications, there are two most popular ones. One of them belongs to Tencent company, which is WeChat as well, which is traded and listed on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Another one is Alipay, which belongs to Alibaba. So basically, there are two companies I have already listed before, and they also benefit from the situation with coronavirus because people use their services more frequently and pay commissions. So the revenues of those companies will definitely increase during this period. Besides that, some people believe that the infection can be transferred by banknotes. And there is even a number of banknotes that is locked on quarantine today in China to avoid further transmission of infection. These were all companies I wanted to recommend you to invest or just look at. If you think this video is useful and you like it, please smash the like button and consider to subscribe to be sure that you are the first who is notified about new videos coming up, and then you are the first informed about new opportunities to invest and new opportunities to start your business. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. I'm busy in Asia.